Looks to find Joe Willock. Can he get there? He can, and he scoops the keeper again. He did that in the last episode as well. This has been a game where chances just haven't come by. And now I see Abraham in space. This might be the moment we're waiting for to see Tammy Abraham get his first of the season. Goes for goal, and that is what we've been waiting for. For the first time in this Newcastle United career mode series, we're in the Champions League this season, and without wasting any time, let's find out the group we're in this season. And oh my god, is this gonna be difficult. PSG, Newcastle, Sevilla and Fenerbahce. Our first taste of Champions League football is not going to be easy with this kind of a group. This could be the group of death. We're back again with another episode of the Newcastle United career mode. This episode's going to be all about the Champions League, so some big games coming up. Last episode we of course wrapped up deadline day. We're done with all our transfers up until January at the very least, and things are looking up for us. Also in this episode, we're going to talk a bit about our potential sponsors for next season, objectives and all that sort of stuff. So a lot to look forward to in this one. Champions League, big games, everything coming in this episode. And if you are enjoying this series, keep the support coming in by dropping a like in the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's kick things off. Press conference to start today's episode. The first one's actually a pretty interesting suggestion. Change your formation to one with wingers, so your wingers will get a higher boost when they're played. Well, this is something, guys, that I've already done for a long time. So what I've basically done, instead of having the player role as left mid, I've just pressed the X button, I think, or the square button if you're on a PlayStation controller. You press that on your player and then you can change his position. So I've made him a left winger, and that's basically how our wingers are getting proper boosts regardless of us playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. So I don't think we need to change our formation just yet, but in game I do sometimes switch to a 4-3-3 attack if I want to go more attacking. So that's about it really. Next up, put Mbappe on a plan to boost his skill moves. Already done that. I know having 1-star skill moves is going to be tragic for Mbappe, and that's why he's been put on a plan to get those skill move ratings up. And that's probably one reason why I didn't decide to loan him out again, because every time we loan him out, he loses that potential to get his skill move rating up. So it makes sense keeping him at the club and spamming the wide winger plan on him to get those skills up, because we absolutely need him to have at least a 4-star skill move rating at some point. So the plan is going on. Next up, in episode 1, you were not sure about Joe Willock, and now he's a starter. How do you think he's grown? It's been tremendous. If I remember when he first joined the club, he was 67 or 69 rated. I'm not entirely sure, but the growth in like a few seasons has just been insane. And ignore his overall, guys. The thing is, on the pitch, he just plays like an absolute animal. Like the goals he scores, the assists he gets, he's running everywhere on the pitch. So much energy, offers so much to the team. And he's basically displaced Buendia from this club. Like, that's how good Joe Willock is, and just I'm hoping he can keep this kind of form up and his overall just keep skyrocketing, because I think he could be one of the best players I've ever used in career mode. I mean, he's been unbelievable so far. With that press conference done. It was actually tricky giving player of the episode this time around, because Tammy Abraham scored a hat-trick, but overall in the episode he was pretty average. Jules Koundé, on the other hand, defensively looked so sharp in the last episode, and that's why I'm rewarding him with player of the episode this time around. So Koundé is your player of the episode. Okay, we did a brief reveal of our Champions League group at the start of the episode, but let's now take a detailed look at all the other groups as well. That way we'll figure out whether we've got the most difficult group or not. So Group A, Inter, Leipzig, Ajax and Young Boys. That's okay, fairly reasonable for Inter. Leipzig and Ajax actually are going to be difficult. Dortmund and City in the same group is interesting. United, Milan, Porto and Moscow. Bayern, Roma, Shakhtar and Lokomotiv Moscow. Atleti, Benfica, Liverpool. Wow. Interesting. Barcelona have got a very simple group. Real Madrid, Juventus, Monaco. 100%. Our group is the group of death. PSG, Newcastle, Sevilla. 3 teams that can make it. Fenerbahce on their day, especially in Turkey, can beat anyone. This is the group of death. I don't know why I clicked the Europa League. We're not there anymore. Also, time to take a look at our potential shirt sponsors for next season. You guys have been waiting to find out what's up with objectives. Well, here they are, and look at this. We've got a potential Gucci kit sponsor on the table. Imagine the scenes. Saint Maximin won't be the only one from Gucci gang in the team if we can secure the deal. But anyways, let's start with the Heineken sponsor. They're returning again with fairly reasonable expectations. Win the Premier League Golden Boot with Tammy Abraham and reaching the round of 16 of the Champions League. If we do that, we unlock the Heineken deal. For the Emirates deal, we got to score the most goals in the Premier League and win 2 trophies this season. The good thing is we already won one with the Community Shield final, so that's awesome. But the Gucci one is, oh my god, difficult. Reach the semi-finals of the Champions League and win the Premier League. So difficult objective, but that's the brand of Gucci. If we can get that, imagine Gucci kits next season. It'll be insane, guys, honestly. So let's hope we can complete these objectives. Our first ever Champions League game, but we have problems because our first team isn't fit at all for this game. Like, look at the stamina on most of our players. It is atrocious. Tolisso, Tomori, Conde, they're just simply not fit. And this could be a problem throughout the course of this season. Are we ready to play games every 3 days? I don't know, but we're going to have to make big rotations for this one against Sevilla at St. James's Park. But the players on the pitch, Almiron, Tammy Abraham, I'm still risking starting him because I need goals in this game. Fabian Shaw, we still have a lot of quality in this team. Sevilla isn't going to be easy, but let's freaking do it. Our first ever Champions League game. Let's go. Not gonna lie, this is getting me a bit emotional. The Champions League anthem back at St. James's Park. I think after 2 decades, it's crazy, but here we are. Back in the Champions League. We deserve to be here after how good we were last season, and let's make it count. Getting a win in our first ever Champions League game of the series could be massive, and we're facing a strong Sevilla team though. I mean, honestly, what a night it is for someone like Dylan Miles. I didn't expect him to start this game, but with the way stamina was working on a lot of our players, it just makes sense to trust Dylan Miles and give him a go. I remember trusting Joe Willock when he was super low rated, and look what happened with that. He's delivered. And maybe Miles will as well. Nuno Tavares. I see Ryan Fraser making a run. Some movement in the box. Ryan Fraser cutting. Looks for Nuno Tavares again. Could look for that cross for Tammy Abraham. Looks to put it back in. It was smartly thought out, but good defending from Sevilla. Oh, Miguel Almiron. Big chance for him to shine. First Champions League night for us in this series. Looks for Tammy Abraham. The hold-up play is decent, but no space to do anything. Finds Longstaff. Now Miguel Almiron. The dribbling is there, but he's got no space to do anything with. Looks inside for Fraser, but the defender got there first. We're playing much better than Sevilla, and that's a big advantage. Oh, Joan Jordan breaking through, and my defense just completely got megged, I guess. What can I say? It's just... That's awful. I was trying to select the correct defender to press Joan Jordan, but that just didn't happen. And I just kept spamming the LB or the L1 button, and my players just got stuck for some weird reason. And Jordan with a very easy finish. We're 1-0 down in the Champions League. Not this start we wanted. Oh my god, I've called my keeper way far forward, and it's awful. It's genuinely awful. Our first Champions League night, and we're being schooled by Ocampos and Sevilla. We're 2-0 down. This is atrocious. I wasn't expecting this. Oh, Tammy. Brilliant. He's broken through. This is our chance to get back in the game. Tammy Abraham brings it inside. That's too easy. It's awesome to see Tammy Abraham pick up his first goal in the Champions League with Newcastle. It's a big finish as well. I'm pretty sure Dylan Miles picked up the assist. It was a lovely weighted pass from him. Tammy Abraham took it wide first, then brought it back inside. And a simple right-footed finish from Abraham. We're 1 goal back in this game. Just 1 more goal and we'll be level with Sevilla. I'm glad we got this before halftime as well. Let's go. Halftime, and this is the level of the Champions League. Every game is going to be difficult. A lot to play for. Second half, let's try and get that equalizer first. Oh my god, how is Joan Jordan breaking through so easily? Looks for the pass inside. Nuno Tavares, thankfully, was there in the right place. He's had a brilliant game so far, I feel, compared to all the other defenders. As now Dylan Miles breaks through. Could look for that pass for Ryan Fraser. It's very good indeed. Ryan Fraser now. Can he get it onto his right foot? And I completely messed up. Why wasn't I confident shooting with Fraser's left? I should have just gone with his left foot. That was a phenomenal pass from Dylan Miles. I think it's very risky keeping Tavares on the pitch. He needs to be fully fit in these upcoming months with us having just 1 left back. So I'm going to bring him off and put Tomori in there. Or Jules Conde, actually. I think he's more suited to play in that role with how good he is on the ball. So Maximin comes on, Conde comes on. Let's hope that can help change things. Oh, that's a good pass for De Jong. That's a good pass for De Jong. And 65th minute, Luke De Jong scores. Sevilla 3-1 up, and that could be it. We're taking the L in our first Champions League game of this series by the looks of things. Frustrating, man. Dylan Miles could look for Tammy Abraham. Doesn't get it completely under control there, but does well enough. Still Tammy. Looks for Longstaff here. Back for Tammy. Longstaff. Now Saint Maximin breaks through with his pace. This is looking decent. Still Saint Maximin. Could go for the finesse shot. Brilliantly done by Saint Maximin. 18 minutes to go. And there is a bit of hope. He takes the ball. 18 minutes, guys. We need one goal. I'll take a point from this one. Saint Maximin comes off the bench and scores. That's the kind of player he is. It's a real shame we couldn't have him from the get-go. Dylan Miles. And I see Miguel Almiron making a good run. Another really well-weighted pass from Dylan Miles. But Almiron somehow gets past his man. This is superb from him. Tries to round everybody, but the cutback wasn't good enough, although it was. We have the ball here with Matthew Longstaff. Back for Sean Longstaff now. Can he open up a bit of space? Gets taken down in the box. The ref's not having it. What a run from Almiron, though, down the touchline. Abraham looks for Saint Maximin. Sees Dylan Miles now, who looks to break through here. Dylan Miles opening up that space. Shoots, but the shot gets blocked. We still have it, though. We still have it with Longstaff. Abraham. Now it's Almiron. 1v1. Can he score? Miguel Almiron. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. 3-all against Sevilla. The drama in this game has been off the charts. But finally, we get that equalizer. My God, was this stressful. We tried so hard. And finally, it pays off with Miguel Almiron being at the right place at the right time. Making that run. Abraham finding him. And then a solid finish right there from Almiron. Let's go, guys. It's 3-3. I don't think there's more time for any more madness, but I'll take a point against Sevilla. If this is what's to come with Newcastle being in the Champions League, we're in store for a cracking season. Honestly, what a draw, what a result. I'll take a point against a very good Sevilla team. Miguel Almiron coming in with the message. I've been playing pretty well lately. I'm feeling really good. I hope that means I won't be just on the bench for the game against Watford. He will probably be on the bench. That is because, fitness. But honestly, ever since we signed Ferran Torres, Miguel Almiron seems to be playing on another level, scoring all the chances he missed normally last season. So I guess signing Ferran Torres has sparked some fire under Miguel Almiron, and he's just really doing well now. We now play 19th place Watford. This should be a routine victory for us, especially with the likes of Saint Maximin and all starting. Well, it wasn't a routine victory for us, but Saint Maximin did score. Conde picking up a knock is not good news. Tolisso scored a 2-1 win. We gotta hope that Conde injury isn't serious at all. This is absolutely brutal, guys. Jules Conde has suffered a broken tibia and will be out for the next 6 months. What's up with this? This is the second injury we've had in this series now. In this season, actually. First it was Jamal Lewis, and now it's Jules Conde. How do we even deal with this situation, guys? We don't have two of the required defenders we need. Look at that, Conde and Jamal Lewis both injured. I'm so glad we signed Tomori. And I'm glad we've got Wesley Fofana as well, because now they're going to be even more important for our team. This is brutal. Okay, so I've got a pretty cool idea to cope with these injuries. For rotation purposes, I think we'll use this setup. Getting all the youth academy players in. And basically using a 3 at the back formation, so we don't have to play too many defenders. This might be the smart thing to do in these difficult times with both Jamal Lewis and Conde out with injury. So we're going to test this out in the Carabao Cup against Burton. Don't really care much about the Carabao Cup, but will be nice if we get through Burton. And we do get through them. 2-0. Saint Maximin had to come on and score, but we'll take a 2-0 win. Another game we're getting through in the Premier League is against Palace, who are 15th in the league. So just going to use my first team and get through this one. I'm expecting a win here. Oh, come on. A draw against Palace? These quick sim things, man, they're just so random at times. How did we not beat Palace here? They're 15th in the league. 2 points drop. Hang on a minute. We're still second in the Premier League though. Liverpool flying though, top of the league with 21 points. They're unbeaten so far, but we're not doing too bad for ourselves. A point above Wolves, a couple above City. We're in a good spot in the Prem. Now, as I said, this episode, it's all about the Champions League. Up next for us is a trip to Paris. That is right. We're playing PSG away in Paris, up against the likes of Neymar, Mbappe and all. This should be epic. If we can get some sort of a result against PSG, that'll be huge. A visit to Paris. These are the kind of games you dream to play for if you're playing in the Champions League, and we're up against the likes of Mbappe, Neymar, Di Maria, Marquinhos at the back for them. What even is that PSG team? This could get ugly for us because defensively, we don't have Conde, we don't have Jamal Lewis. but we're just going to have to cope with it. Going forward, though, we've got Saint Maximin, Abraham, Willock, Ferran Torres starts this one. We need a good showing here. I'll take even a point from this game, honestly, and then we can target the Fenerbahce fixtures to, like, get all 3 points. So I don't know what to expect. A trip to Paris, though, the Parc des Princes. Let's get it. Last game in the Champions League against Sevilla, we didn't have a lot of our first team players, and that really cost us. So I'm hoping with all of them involved, you know, the likes of Willock, Saint Maximin from the get-go, we might just be able to put on a better show here. But then again, we're playing against one of the best teams in the world in PSG, so this could get ugly. Some phenomenal passing play so far from PSG, but you guys see that interception from Calvin Phillips? That's what he's all about, man, and now he's driving the ball forward. I'm just waiting for Saint Maximin to make that run, and now here we go on the attack against PSG in Paris. Saint Maximin taking it wide. It's superb from him. The cutback is stopped by Marquinhos, but so far it's been an even game. Mbappe looks for Marco Verratti. Now Kylian Mbappe again. Looks for Mauro Icardi. Neymar. And that's 1-0 PSG. Neymar scoring against us. It was bound to happen, guys. It's PSG that we're facing. This just goes to show we're still long ways away from being a contender for the Champions League, because we saw how bad we were defensively against Sevilla, and now again, Neymar just, handing the L to us. 1-0 down within 15 minutes, but let's not give up. I think we're capable of scoring goals against them, so let's push on. Oh, now Kylian Mbappe running at our defense. This is nightmarish. This is honestly terrible. Fabian shot as well, but it falls back for Neymar. Just look at the control he has on the ball. Verratti now. We've pushed him away, thankfully. Sliding challenge on him, but it just doesn't even reach him. Neymar again. This is... I hate this. I seriously hate this, guys. Neymar, Verratti now. It's unbelievable football from PSG. Nick Pope with the big save. How do we contain this? Oh, that's a good pass for Angel Di Maria, and it's 2-0 PSG. A moment of, losing concentration, and bang, PSG hit you. Di Maria with the goal. We're 2-0 down, and it's legit the worst possible time to concede. Just before the half-time whistle. We've got our work cut out for the second half now. PSG playing them in Paris was never going to be easy, but this has been a reality check. This just goes to show we've got a long way to go in this series. Probably the first time I feel like having Joe Willock in that midfield isn't really doing anything. The problem is PSG's midfield is so good that Joe Willock running around isn't really doing much. So I'm going to test out something. I'm going to play Ferran Torres centrally in this one, and I'm going to bring on Almiron out wide. Maybe Torres' on-the-ball abilities could help us out in this game to keep a bit more possession. So testing out something different for this second half. The game's already lost pretty much, so may as well just try out something different. Nuno Tavares does really well there. And now looks for Saint Maximin, who's broken through. This could start something. Saint Maximin, difficult angle, but he makes it look easy. What a finish from Saint Maximin. And straight away in the second half, we're back with a goal. Newcastle score in Paris, and it's of course the Frenchman Saint Maximin to bag one. We're back in it, guys, and this is huge. The perfect time for us to score just as the half begins, because now we've got a lot of time to try and get that equalizer. Also, look at that for a finish from Saint Maximin. Opened his body up beautifully, curled it past Keylor Navas. That was superb. PSG looks like are deciding to take things to the next level here with Mauro Icardi. Shoots, and that is unbelievable. That is unplayable. What are you supposed to do against stuff like that, honestly? Mauro Icardi holding off a couple of players and then just picking his spot and bang. Like, you just can't stop that. It's PSG 3, Newcastle 1. Looks for Ferran Torres, occupying a central position. Ferran Torres does really well there. Now on his left foot. Could look for the pass for Almiron. Tries to go for goal. Oh, Tolisso gets lucky, and that's off the post. He was offside anyways. Ferran Torres. I need Tammy Abraham to make that run right now, and he's made the run. What a pass from Ferran Torres. Tammy Abraham near post. What a goal from Tammy Abraham. 2-2 now for him in the Champions League. 20 minutes to go. We need one goal to get a point here in Paris. We did it against Sevilla in that last game. I'm sure we can do it now. What a pass as well from Ferran Torres. Perfectly weighted. Abraham got it under control, and bang, solid finish. We're back in it, guys. Come on. I feel like a bit more energy in midfield could be the key to win this game, and that's why I'm going to be bringing on Sean Longstaff for Tolisso. Let's hope this works. Marco Verratti now running at our defense. He gets past Fofana, looks for Mbappe. Mbappe has done me. It's over. It's over now. Icardi through. What are you going to do against that, man? PSG just allow us back in the game only to snatch away all hope. That's what they've done in this one. What are you going to do against that? Fair enough, PSG. They've just been unbelievable tonight. Corner in the 90th minute. Tammy Abraham to attack it, maybe. Phillips goes for goal. Calvin Phillips, what? How? That might be a goal of the season contender. There, I've said it. Because Calvin Phillips from outside the box, perfectly dipping shot. How did he pull it off? I mean, it means nothing. That's the only bad thing about this goal. It legit means nothing. Because we're going to lose the game. But what a strike from Calvin Phillips. Oh my god. That was as perfect as a strike gets. Look at that, guys. From this angle, we'll get to see it more. He struck it beautifully. Just slightly curving in as well. That was a beauty from Calvin Phillips, honestly. I think we can be really proud of this performance. We're up against one of the best teams in the world. And we put up a show. This was a super entertaining game of football. We just come out a bit short, but we'll see them at St. James's Park, guys. I think we can beat them there. Disappointing, man, that after 2 games in the Champions League, we've just got a point. But the next 2 games that we've got, I think, are against Fenerbahce. Or at least the next game is against Fenerbahce. We need to win that game. If we don't, I don't think we've got a shot at making it out of this group. But it's going to be difficult. There's a reason why I call this the group of death. In the Premier League, we need to win our next game, which is against Aston Villa, especially after dropping points in the previous one. We're going to play this game because Villa are 12th in the league, so this could be a tricky one. We need to get a result from this game, guys. Need to bounce back with a win. That PSG loss was frustrating. The draw against Palace was frustrating. We're going with our strongest team. Let's get some goals and let's get a big win away at Villa. Here we go. Calvin Phillips. Good run from him. Tammy Abraham. Now it's Tolisso, sees Ferran Torres. I think he's just about kept himself on. Scores, but it's offside. I really want to see Ferran Torres get that first goal in a Newcastle shirt soon because I feel like it's long overdue. Saint Maximin running at the defense. Looks for Joe Willock. And now look at Ferran Torres in open space. This could cause problems for Villa. As a cross comes in for Tammy Abraham. It's superb. What a run from Tammy Abraham. And the pick out from Ferran Torres. This is the reason we signed him, to put in those balls. He's got the vision. He's got the passing range to pull off such stuff. What a cross from Ferran Torres. Have a look at that, guys. That is unbelievable. The moment I saw Tammy Abraham make that run far post, I had to go for him. And it was a beautiful run indeed. And then the finish as well. Just calm, calculated from him. Superb team goal from Newcastle United. The delivery from Ferran Torres, outrageous. Honestly, 1-0 up against Villa. Joe Willock looks now for Ferran Torres, who's breaking through. Abraham back for Ferran Torres. Good play from the two of them. Torres looks inside for Tolisso. Left-footed shot. Somehow Martinez makes the save. We're going ham on Aston Villa right now. They just cannot contain us. Saint Maximin finding Abraham. Back for Saint Maximin. Superb run again. Could look for that cross for Abraham. The delivery wasn't good enough as it gets cleared away. Oh god, the ball in behind for Ollie Watkins is dangerous, but Fabian Schär made that look easy. I think now with all the injuries at the back, Fabian Schär is going to be even more important for this team, so let's hope he can keep his form up. Tolisso now looks for Tammy Abraham. This is a good pass to end off this game. Releasing it for Willock. Now Saint Maximin. Superb football, and how is the keeper saved that? That was so well done. We deserved a goal. Saint Maximin's finishing there. He's been unbelievable all episode long. That's... I don't know. If that ends up costing us, I'll be really pissed. We've got a corner. Saint Maximin puts it in. Tammy Abraham's header is wide. No way are we going to lose this game or actually drop points here. Jack Grealish on the ball. I'm sticking very close to everyone. Will Hughes cannot let him turn and shoot. Finally, we defend that. I'm just clearing it away with Tolisso. Don't even care. And that's how the game ends. We managed to hang on. Important 3 points for us in the Premier League. Another Premier League game that we're just going to get through. It's against 18th place Leeds United. And I don't want to win here. I just don't want to mess things around. Thank God we got the win. No injuries as well. Abraham scored. Who else scored? Tolisso with the goal. I'll take that. With those couple of results, we still keep the second spot with us in the Premier League, but 5 behind Liverpool. We need them to start dropping points soon. In other news, next episode, the game against Fenerbahce is going to be absolutely massive for our Champions League hopes. That's, of course, going to be in the next one, along with Arsenal and Man City in the Premier League. So we've got a big game, a big episode actually coming up. So there's that. Play of the episode for this one. I'm confused between Tammy Abraham and Saint Maximin. I thought the two had phenomenal episodes. Tammy Abraham, I think, scored in every game that we played today, so he's probably the favourite for the one. But Calvin Phillips as well, a banger from him. Let me know in the comment section who you think deserves to win Player of the Episode. With that, guys, this is where we're wrapping up today's episode of the Newcastle United career mode. This was an insane episode. We made so much progress. The Champions League group that we've got is so tough. let's hope next episode we can make some progress towards that. But if you are enjoying this series, keep the support coming in. Drop like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time.